I realized that I started to live in fear instead of hope. So, how do I say this? Every day, it's just fear. Fear of what could happen next. Fear of who dies next. Bill just went. Who's next? Should I live with that? Is that the way I should live? Obviously not. I don't want to live in fear, but how do I help that? How do I fight that? How do I change my lifestyle? Because everything I do is in fear. Who will die next? If I come home, will my mother be there? And if she isn't, am I okay to keep going? Can I still find the power to keep going and continue my college degree even if she's not there? It's all fear. I live every day through fear. Today, tomorrow, the day after that, the day when I get my degree, is all lived through fear. Fear of becoming worthless. Fear of working a 9 to 5. Fear, not even that, but fear of just being miserable at my job. Whatever that is. I don't want to live that life. I want to live a life of hope. To inspire hope in others. That's why I always live for other people. But I gotta learn how to live for myself. And I don't know how to do that. That's what I need help with. Be able to live for myself and not put myself to these terrible conditions. Because I do. I'll be the first to admit it. I have shitty living conditions. I make shit relationships with people because I'm afraid of people hating me. I try to be nice because I'm afraid of what happens if I'm mean. Afraid of what happens if people hate me and they say it to my face and I know that they hate me. That's why I'm a nice person, because I'm afraid. Afraid of people not liking me. Is that why I should be nice? Or is there another reason? I'm kind of lost on this because I just don't know. Should we be scared of our lives? I was saying, it all comes back to fear. It's a fear of tomorrow, fear of misery, fear of depression. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm just depressed. But I don't know. It's an epiphany, but it's not a good one. I live in fear. How, why? Why do I live in fear? Why have I decided that it's okay to live in fear? Did I decide that? Did someone else decide that? How do I help with that? How do I fight that? Is that okay? Is it not okay? Is that something I should be able to fix? Should I fix it? Should I go through the trouble of fixing my lifestyle of living in fear? I don't know. I really don't. But if I were to die tomorrow, I wouldn't be satisfied. Because I've always been setting up for the next step. When does it end? Does it just set up for it forever and then you're dead? Is it taking risks that we can truly throw away our fear when we take a risk? Is that really the answer? Is that why taking risks is so important? Because that way we can throw away our fear. So we can, at least for a little bit, live in hope. And pray that maybe it'll work. Risk everything. And just have hope. This all came up because I was taking my walk today and I felt safe for the first time ever. And it's a new feeling of feeling safe. It's a feeling of beauty. That I don't have to turn around and check my back and see if death is coming. Because I know I'm safe. Okay, maybe I might die of hypothermia, but that's a different thing. I'm safe right now. And that's good enough for me. Being able to safety, I'm still turning around. I still look back. I still Now I'm getting more paranoid. Maybe I'm not safe. Maybe I don't live in fear. Maybe it's all in my head. It's probably just all in my head. I don't know though. Something I definitely need to work out. It's definitely a question of concept. But who knows? Maybe it is just fear. Maybe it's something we just gotta deal with. But if I were to die tomorrow, I'm not satisfied. Will I ever be satisfied? Is that a possibility? To work so hard that you can actually be satisfied? Or is it just a constant, perpetual nightmare of set up until death? So does it all even matter? If we're all gonna die, what's the point in living? No. There is a point. What is that point though? Is it to make a legacy? It's not, because who cares? You're dead. Yeah, you have children. Yeah, they might be successful, but I don't care. I'm dead. What kind of role do we serve in this world? What comes next? Should we fear it? Should we accept it? Should we be angry about it? Depressed about it? I honestly don't know. I don't know what comes next, and that scares me. More than anything in this world, I'm scared of death. I have a strong fear of the unknown, because my father died when I was 6, and now I fear death. I don't know if that's the right thing I should do, or should I just say fuck it to death, and just say death is gonna come eventually, so who cares? If so, should I risk my life? Or is that just stupid? Because if death really doesn't matter, then is it okay to take a death-defying risk? To live on the edge like that? Well, in my opinion, no, because you might die. And who knows what happens when you die? But then again, if you don't live life to the fullest, then what's the point of living? So you have to strike a balance. And I think I'm on the wrong side. I'm not taking any risks. Who am I kidding? I'm taking white boy risks. I'm taking the risk of going for data analytics. That means I gotta work my ass off. And if I don't get it, my entire college goal is gone. But I get a second chance. I can do something else with my computer science background. You can't get another life. You die once and that's it. So it's not that big of a risk. Because I can always compromise. I can always get something else. So is that my solution to my living in fear? Just take a huge risk? If so, what would that risk be? How do I live my life to the fullest in a way that's okay with me? Hashtag bars. Well, the walk is done. Now I know what I gotta do. Every day is a risk. Every quiz is a risk. Everything is a risk. Because everything shows that we're living. Those negative points on the quiz grade show that I'm alive. Those points that I've gained show that I've made it. I made it through. I've done the risk. Maybe that's why Pokemon's so exciting to me. Because there's always a risk to it. A risk like the Ariados that your set might just be worthless. Maybe that's it. Maybe I've been living too comfortably. And I gotta start taking more risks. I'm sure that'll make sense as the day goes on. Who knows? Tim just texted me, and I'm almost at 10 minutes. That means I have 3 minutes 55 seconds left. Let's see how deleting this shit works. And goodbye, YouTube.